That's a weird way to spell Celeste. Don't say that. Don't say that. Oh my god. His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Oh, that's fucked up. Absolute, undeniable death. Now, how many more of Hina's tears splashed on his face? There is no second miracle. Reality set in again. This is some stereotypical This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return, just leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Masking has become exceedingly boring. He said, Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps.
Yasuhiro. That is the one person that could only be the one person he's referring to.
So in other words.
And with that, the case is solved. The assaulting people even killed Taka and Hifumi. And they're going so far as to hide their bodies. Yo, he must have been really strong to be able to move Hifumi around the school. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a giant wooden hammer. Is that what Hiro is?
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way I could ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends. Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life and death game here. Although this time, it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude with much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We're going to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. Investigate. Does it actually hurt? Koiko got hammered 5. She really did. Brush up the files. The victims of Hifumi and Taka. The cause of death was a blow to the head. It's thought they're both killed with a similar weapon. That's it.
Very strange.
It's pretty strange. We get less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know, or we should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. His $1 million crystal ball did break, and there was the money reward. Was it like $10 million as a reward? Maybe. There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko? Perhaps, without a doubt, she has an alibi from when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? I highly agree with her. She's slowly rising up on the waifu list. An accomplice. An accomplice? What are you doing here? Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Wow, this guy's been gone for a while. Literally just like one stream.
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
so then.
So are you saying nobody working? So you're saying nobody worked together this time either?
Hey,
Sorry, you can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you assist in murder, only one blackened can graduate and an accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
Then we only need to figure out who that one blackened is doing the killing, right? Just like normal.
Well,
Theory, okay, I got a theory I can say right now. You guys probably hate me forever, but I got a theory. Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this last trial, what you need to determine is the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. a true blackened, so just one person.
Well now,
That's enough for explaining. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. What? So there can only one blackened accomplice with a benefit. And then I couldn't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case. I do. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
Indeed.
Absolutely no doubt the hero is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone as suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend Genocide Jack. That's true. Well, I'm offended. Where the fuck did you come from? When did you? I've been looking all over you, Master. Anyway, there you are. Milk sack. She's not wrong.
you've gotta be kidding.
Why do I gotta be a suspect? Well, I mean, you are a serial killer. So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know? When you heard Fumi scream, when you heard the Fumi scream, she was between ordering a former mathematical equation. Make sure my counter, not my counter, but my thing's not wet. Can I fix this now? She was with me, and when the body disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Fumi's body. Besides, I calculate every move I make, I'm not gonna kill someone everyone knows what I look like. They call me the murderous fiend. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, we should post a guard by the bodies like before. We can't have them disappearing again.
so then,
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure. I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyways. Proportions.
It's all clear.
Then that's it. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us have an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. File number 3 is added to the truth book. There's a hammer left beside the thing from the wall. Mallets. Could the Justice hammer have been designed using these as models? Either way, all the hammers at least have been seen in a lot of use, and are all covered in debris like chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this hammer isn't dirty at all. It's wet. It was washed down. Did someone wash it recently? The spotless hammer. Okay, let me think. What else can we find here? Okay, next one. Taka, he'll never move again. Of course, one cool file if you die from blow to the head. He'll never move again in a while. We used to kill him. Did the killer really use to move Taka's body? That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the bodies were moved. So the tarp, a blue tarp, was used. I think that information was going to be useful, so I skipped over it. Fumi's body could big cold body. Wow, it's laying on the floor. It's fucked up. He's really dead. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was a killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office when he was discovered to here. All from the first floor to the third floor, and all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good, I don't get it. I can't think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. What is that on the side of the picture? I don't know what that is. I remember correctly, his fatal injury is a blow to the head. Apparently, probably from just number 3, which is lying on the floor in his office. Wait, something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling something's different? Something about Hifumi's body in his office versus his body now. I say his glasses. I didn't notice that. When his body was in nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're completely clean. Yeah, because Hina cried all over him. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses? But who would do that and why? His glasses okay. Chonky. Just make it obvious. Okay, I don't know about that. Well, plot hole my theory. I don't see Celeste or Coco moving to Fumi. Exactly. Like, I don't see that happening either. Can we leave here yet? There's only one way in and out of this room. There's definitely a lock on this door, but it can only be locked from the inside. From the inside? I don't see any way locked from the art room. From the inside. He's gonna tell me the same thing? Inside. Nightmare. How? Don't tell me it's this. No. It's a dolly. Does it have a handle? I still have an arm. I guess it's kind of awkward, but it's been bent down. Oh, but if you bend down, it's not hard to. Okay. But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when I found Taka's body? Was it really? Oh, I see it now. To Celeste and Buff Girl. Wow. Okay, that's kind of messed up. That's messed. Wow. And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. There's blood on the wheel of the dolly. Guys, moving from the equipment room. All right. What's the explanation for that? How? Okay. How is he gonna move that through the stairs though? I don't understand. Never mind. Equipment rooms has an elevator right there. I feel like I'm missing one more thing. I am. Okay. Let me say okay. What was I about to say? 30 times blood on the wheel. See, what am I trying to say? So okay, we know who the two killers are, Koyoko and Hiro, right? Now here's how it happened. Okay. Even though Hiro's doing all the work right now and Koyoko's he's assailing it, what's gonna happen is that before the trial, Hiro's gonna have an accident and die, and he's gonna be Koyoko who killed them. No, never mind. It's the same day. Shit. Okay, never mind. One thing I agree. I disagree immediately. Never mind. I just destroyed everything. Hold on. Okay, new theory. Josh can agree on this. Okay, Koyoko and Hiro are the two killers, right? But it was Koyoko who killed them while Hiro was just the assistant. You say so? That's kind of weird. Wow, that's messed up. Because the way I speak. Like, who you think? Did you think Hiro really did this? I don't see anyone else who could think otherwise. And when the attacks, murders, and disappearance, I think we're all agreeing on different people here. You understand? We're all agreeing on different people here, and we're supposed to be working as a team. When attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died, yeah, he said Hiro's name.
So in other words,
there's no room to suspect anyone else except for Koyoko. But if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. If he's... I was being weird. Because he's a fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding here there somewhere. What is it? That's all that bothers you about the case? No, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? You probably figure out that we couldn't find the bodies. We wouldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact the culprit was a moron. But is it really all there is to it? The other thing that's bothering me is why they bother killing two more people off? Because the rule says you can kill someone and get away with it. You can graduate, right? So if you're the killer, the number one priority is to not get caught. By killing two people means more clues and more chances you'll be found out.
I see.
Hold on, perhaps. I see. So what that means is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. What's with the attitude, cunt? but you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thank you, or thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. The mysterious words hung in the air after that. He talks as if he figured out something. But if he did, would have killed him would have killed him and tell me what it is? You don't have the alter ego? So alter ego was put into Robot Justice, Justice Robot, RJ. And that's why he didn't kill Fumi on the spot. And because he basically just wants revenge for having Chiro die death. I mean, that's the only explanation. What happened to him then? I don't understand, because he didn't scream. Which again is a terrible idea, since you're literally on you're a monitor. How are you gonna? I don't think it's gonna help very much. There's only one way out of the room, but I don't see any like ways out of here. There are many aspects to this incident this time too, Wayne, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that happened. Would you like my help? Yes. Let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at Dining Hall. We waited for others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. So we split up, Krotus appeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor and quickly came and got you. According to Celeste, she's attacked by a mysterious individual laying unconscious on the floor for about an hour. In other words, she attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just around 7 o'clock. That looks like alter ego to me. Based on the picture of Celeste, we discovered that her attacker was just in a strange costume with Robo Justice. It became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Fumi away. After meeting with Toko Bakuya, we began searching for the costume with Salient. We found an injured Fumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him to the nurse's office on the 1st floor and resumed our search. Not long after leaving the nurse's office. What's wrong? Okay, seeing a shadow. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back to the 2nd floor where we split up again searching. Then right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen us go on the 3rd floor. Hearing the scream, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. And then, oh my god, what was that? It came downstairs. It must have been Fumi's nurse's office. Okay, well, this is when he died. At that point, we decided to split into 2 groups. Celestina and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, Bakuya and Toko pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor. And we got back to the nurse's office. We found Fumi's corpse, which had been made. Oh, which had been made of body's cover. So we know all this. The problem is, how did they get? There has to be 2 of them. Because it makes no sense on how they basically got from the 3rd floor to the 1st floor that fast and to get rid of the bodies.
However,
at the same time, we discovered Taka's body in the equipment room, which means Fumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the bodies screaming out to play right after finding Taka. There's one that played. As I showed up, I told you Bakuya that Fumi had been killed. Bakuya headed to the nurse's office, right, leaving behind Toko, who was fainted. As soon as we left the physics lab, we ran to I taste the IPA coming back up. Like I could taste it in the back of my throat. Like not like I'm gonna throw it up. I could taste like the taste of it still. We ran like the flowery taste, the bitterness to it. I could still taste that. We survived itself something very unusual. Which body has disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was in fact gone. Then we remembered that we had abandoned the unconscious Toko in the equipment room. Son of a bitch, this is just a really long recap. I'm pretty sure we need to go through this. What if he's not dead? Because the bodies are found at the same time, right? So what if Hifumi's death announcement wasn't really his? It could, you know what I'm trying to say? Because if they were found at the same time, then it would make sense. Because there wasn't 2 announcements. There's only 1 announcement. Like he didn't say there's 2 bodies were found. There's only said a body has been found. Which could have mean Taka's body could have been found. And he came back to life No, as soon as he like his head bumped, like his little, I don't say alfalfa hair. As soon as proportions came over, I started touching him. I would have got back up. I'm like, ugh, this is how I'm dying, and then just like I went back to lay down. 'Cause all he has to do is basically just sit here and lay down until we all leave. And out of everybody here, I feel like he is one of the only people who could, you know, be able to move, well, himself first of all, but move around the dead bodies without getting caught. So from there we got to search for two missing bodies, and after some time Celeste told us she found the bodies and all that. There we go. See, Josh is thinking smart. I don't know why you guys always doubt him for. See, that's exactly what could have happened. He's gonna pass the blame off, because if they get the guess wrong, then they all die, but he lives, and that's $10 million. You're telling me that's a lot? That's life-changing money. Okay, I was agreeing with everything you said until you said that. I was agreeing with everything you said until you said that. Then we rediscovered the bodies that apparently vanished. Mickey has to clean his glasses. No. That brings us up to now looking back on things. That explains why he has to clean his glasses, because he couldn't see anything. Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know and find any time. We're not doing that again because that was very long.
So,
Yeah, I've been thinking about something. It's about the fuck, I can't say the word, so I'm not gonna say it. What is it? I thought if we talked about disappear, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. We came right here, but you know, to look around. But when we got here, it was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked. We know that part. And it came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it, and why is it unlocked now? I wondered the same thing. The door was locked when the search began. Now it's wide open. There might be a secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Yeah. Their door can only be locked from inside, which makes you wonder. He and Sakura both confirmed that the door was locked. I confirmed it myself after the search of the bodies began. And the door is designed so it can only be locked from the inside. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone was already gone in and locked the door. And when they were done, they unlocked it and left, which means it's unlocked now. No, it was locked from the inside because he was in there with the dead body, and he unlocked it from the inside and laid back down. It all makes sense now. I'm over here looking for like secret passageways, but in reality there isn't a secret passageway. It was just one of them's not dead. So that certain someone, Hina claims there's no way someone could have beaten them there. He's definitely faking his death. I'm very convinced now he's faking his death. Was it a killer who's still roaming free, or I can buy that part? See, because I don't see any secret passageways. I searched almost everything. So that's the only. I'm actually believing this theory that I'm starting to put together, and Josh is adding to. Or was it one of the victims? There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First nurse office where he was found. The equipment room where Taco was found. Well, if we just like poke his body, will he move? His cold body lying on the floor, I could have killer managed to move it. From the nurse's office where it was discovered to here, all the way from the first floor to the floor, all without anyone noticing. I can't imagine how it would be done. He moved himself, exactly. He moved himself, and he's too big for anyone else to move. So he moved himself, and now he's trying to pass the blame away. Come on. I feel like he's not really dead. He can't really be dead. There's no way that because that's just what are you doing, you bitch? I don't think he's dead. I don't think he's dead. There's some trying to tire marks going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. It reminds me of the dolly. There's blood on the tire. So the blood had been from here. Here, which means that Taka's body's been moved from the equipment room to using a dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely be possible. Wheel tracks. Alright, there are tracks. There are tracks. Being the dolly was used to move the body without Fumi. Fumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with a dolly, there's no way to get up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery. It said that Kyoko is still MIA. Exactly. She's in on this together. I know it. Wait, where are we at? This way. Oh wait, we passed the nurse's office already. So is Hiro though? I feel like, oh my god, I can't. See. I don't know where he could be. Where he would be at right now. Hello. No, let me check. Oh, I can't check the blood. So what are you investigating, Celeste? I'm not investigating anything precisely speaking. I'm simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, just checking this and that. The main thing in my mind is how someone could have moved it from his body.
Let's see.
She's just here to cover up her tracks.
Yes.
No,
indeed.
fuck. He was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. When Fumi was moved... when you guys disappeared. Oh, what the fuck is this doing? Fuck. She seemed getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when we got back, the body was gone. It could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. Then the killer was able to get in and move his body in such a short time.
Indeed.
It would seem to carry someone as big as Fumi in only a couple minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Celeste's account. Justice Hammer 3, the one has been used to kill Fumi. So move the body and left behind. Wanna know another thing? You guys wanna know another thing that could be added on to why I think it's a Fumi now? Why you guys wanna know another thing? I'll tell you right now. So, I think it was last stream when the floor opened up to us, their 3rd floor. And Fumi spent quite a bit of time in the art room, right? And if these mallets are the same thing as the art room ones, and no, he's into... I forgot what his ability is. I don't. I mean, can we check? What is this thing actually? Okay, if I say they don't say they're dead yet. The fanfic creator, okay. Well, if he creates fanfic, albeit manga or just regular books, fanfics, 5/7, holy shit. Then I wouldn't put it past them to be able to draw and stuff, right? Be able to create things. That's what I'm trying to say here. It gives more to look around. What do you mean? Garbage can. 342 pounds? Is it really? Wait, it's on the side of it. There's a small handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. I know what those look like. I have one. Not that kind though. I want to get one with like RAM on it. That would be top tier. It's some kind of cartoon character on it. And it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Did you find something? Yeah, there's a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth. And it's all bloody. Whoever it belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. No, it's for glasses. Cuff 'em, boys. But who needs something like this? That. I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either, but I think it might be important. It's literally called glasses cleaning. Are you serious, game? Put me in here. I would figure this out like that. Let me see here. They were fighting over alter ego. They really were, which makes a coincidence that they both died. So him killing Taka makes sense. Yeah, see, I feel like we all know it's him. That's how it's been every single trial so far. No, it's only been 2. We start thinking it's somebody, but then plot twist happens, and the person we thought it was innocent all along, and it was somebody else. We're thinking it's Hiro, but it's not really Hiro. It's Hifumi, because Hifumi's trying to pass the blame off to him. Leave the area. Yes. Where do we go now? Where do we go now?